I'd like to share something with you which comes from the Westminster Chapel Bulletin by Malcolm Nygren, an excerpt from an article. The title is, "Frogs Are Hard to Mail." It is very difficult to mail a frog, a live frog, that is. Dead ones pose no particular difficulty that I know of. We found that out this year. We subscribed to a service which promised to further our family's education scientifically by sending us small animals periodically. Not everyone wants small animals mailed to them, but at the time we thought we did. The first creatures slated for delivery were African frogs. What we got in the mail were dead frogs. We got a number of dead frogs. Week after week they came. They wrote back, complaining, and all they kept getting was dead frogs. It wasn't until we had received 5 that one of them lived. That's how I know that it is very difficult to mail a live frog. The project has indeed been educational. I did not know a thing about mailing frogs before. The trouble is that although I have learned something, I don't know what good it does me to know it. I have never intended to mail anybody a frog. My knowledge is not even much good in making conversation. People begin to think you are a little strange if you insist on talking to them about dead frogs. On the whole, I would be better off if I had never learned about this. An educated man is not just one who has learned a lot of things. He must know which things are worth learning. Education is the process of separating the trivial from the important. To know everything about almost nothing is no better than knowing almost nothing about everything. That's why there is more to education than mere learning and teaching. I have spent almost all of my life in academic communities. I have observed that the real giants in the learned world are not mere repositories of information. They are men of solid commitment who know what is worth knowing and to what service it should be put. That's why Jesus Christ is critical of the whole academic enterprise. God does not offer a shortcut to knowledge that makes learning unnecessary. He offers a new life to men who learn, that make their knowledge relevant. God's revelation does not consist of principles of economics, biological theories, or new insights in physics. God reveals himself. It is only when we know the one who made the world that we know to what service it should be put and can distinguish between the vital and the trivial. I would say that many people in our world are like a man who has nothing much to confess except that he knows something about how difficult it is to mail a live frog. Most people are about that limited in their confession.